has your night been? I got my comb.
My night was good. Very productive day and chill after I got off work. Was chill, grab something to eat, my warm up, my food from yesterday, which is Jimmy's. And I have a nice bev. So yeah, pretty good night. How about you?
My night was very good. It was content creation scheduling day.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to finish on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
but I made a lot of strides. And you know how we do. It lasts us up into
Yeah, we
like
out.
last year.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. Oh,
Me
thank you,
too.
JD.
Oh,
Thank you for the fest pops. I appreciate you, baby.
nice.
We talking about a lot tonight.
Yeah, we are. We sure are, child.
Thank you for the my daily heart me.
Daily hurt me. We
I got
definitely talking about a lot tonight.
Stop being ready.
Who you?
Do I got any more daily heart me today?
Can I get any more?
Can I get
Why we getting started?
Okay, so like I said, we're talking about a couple things tonight. We're talking about Tamar. We're talking about Diddy. I got Diddy on here
Oh, you got Diddy.
because of the flowers.
That's right. I got Kandi on mine.
So Tamar, Diddy, we're gonna go back and forth. So we got Tamar, we got Diddy, we got Kandi, and then if anything pop up, just any updates on sightings on Brene.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna show you a girl. I like comb.
Like
I
on.
want to show you a girl,
Okay. I have got a girl.
and I've got a girl, and I want you to tell me if you think that she's ugly because I've been seeing her going around for the past couple of days. And she's been telling, hi, Dr. Wendy. Thank you for the daily heart me. Thank you, baby. She has been going around
Okay.
and saying that she's ugly. And I want the truth. We got 8 people in here. That's good. I want y'all to tell me the truth. Is this woman ugly? And I'm going to tell you why. I don't know if it's rage bait. Now, what we talk about is ugly. So I'm not talking about classically attractive. I'm talking about ugly.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yes.
Yes?
Absolutely, there's a difference.
Yes. Because I don't know if she's rage baiting me, and maybe it's me
You rage baiting you or rage baiting to you?
rage baiting people.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Let me cut off my little playlist. Cut off that playlist, lady.
I love your music.
Me too, because it's our music.
Excuse me.
Or our movie, Drunk Drea.
Oh, cool.
They're streaming right now, so if you're not watching anything tonight, please stream our movie, our latest movie, Drunk Drea. It's available on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
It's available on Tubi.
Yes.
Those are the only places we care for you to go right now. There's some other places too. But is she unattractive?
As an ugly girl, I have endured a lot of bullying, so I didn't expect for this gift to be any different. I didn't expect anything different from any of these things.
Hey, Miss Higgins. Welcome. Thank you for liking the live. No.
Because
The name of the movie, Dr. Wendy, is Drunk Drea. Thank you, Telly. You love me. The question is this woman ugly?
bullying stuff, that's not it. That don't faze me. I did not expect that so many women to come forward and resonate with my messaging and resonate with the other side of Pretty Privilege.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, so
Because everybody,
this is what I'm saying.
Beautiful
So
locks.
she's around the internet.
The ombre locks like me. A beautiful smile.
That's what I'm saying.
Clear, look like really clear, nice skin. I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see anything wrong with her. Good evening, curly girl. How are you?
Let me show you another one. Is she ugly?
No.
Because what she's saying is that she has to deal with certain amount of things because she's unattractive.
Somebody told her that, and she believed a lie.
Is she ugly? Huh?
Somebody told her that probably at a young age, and she believed that lie. She signed that agreement. Cause no,
Is she ugly?
her spirit is ugly. I was wondering whatever video you gonna show, man. Are you?
Oh, you already know I don't think Renee ugly. I just think she got a nasty spirit. But you know, I always say, and I'm staying by, even though I get dragged sometimes. No, she's not her solely.
That's what I say. Her soul ugly, but I don't consider her ugly either.
Do you think
you put up Netta?
Huh? Oh. Okay, let me see. So is Renee ugly? I say no. No,
she got ugly spirit that makes me not want to look at her.
Okay.
And she makes herself look ugly when she do these faces, but I don't think she ugly, girl.
Okay, let me see.
She's still an H-dub.
Hurry up, Toy. You know, I'm trying to get down to it. Is she ugly? He ugly.
You know what? No. To be honest, no. He not an ugly man. He a mess, but he not an ugly man.
June Jim said, "Hi, June Jim." I don't think she's ugly, but I do think she's cute. I don't think she's ugly, but I do think she's cute. Okay, that's which one we talking about? Because I showed you three people.
Yeah.
We had Miss Locke. June Jim said, "Netta, absolutely." We had Renee, and then we had Netta. So you say Netta, Dr. Richard, you know what? Is he ugly? Is he ugly?
I don't think nobody for real ugly. I don't think Joe ugly. Joe just got things that got to be worked out.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
June Jim said, I don't think Renee is cute, but I don't think she's ugly either. Yeah, okay. The other girl
said, beauty is subjective.
KD said, I think I just can't stand his attitude.
Yeah, it's stuff that make people unattractive, if you will. Mm-hmm. Brene, Netta, they do the things that make them unattractive. But if we talking about like lining faces up, like I don't think I could call nobody like, oh, you ugly. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like who am I to say you ugly?
I don't have it in me either. I think Netta has crossed over to me into caricature.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I get that.
Netta, he is neither cute nor pretty. He is a caricature, and I think caricatures are funny.
I get that.
That's where I'm at with it.
Got it. I got it.
Okay. Baby, we're talking about a lot tonight. Please like the live if you haven't already.
Please like the live, y'all.
Me and Sharice shouldn't be up at 1 million tonight. This is our 35th day of going live straight, and I know y'all can get us at 1 million. I know y'all can get us 1 million likes.
We believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe in us.
I believe in the little chat that could.
Yeah.
We've done big things, mighty things.
Mighty things.
We have done mighty things with this little chat thing. Okay, let's get it started. That's how they be on them those shows. Because I said, you know what? I'm going to talk to her because I got a few things to say. That's how they be doing them shows?
Mm-hmm. Girl.
Because I feel like if you're going to say something to me, you say it in my face.
Oh, no.
No?
No, it's cute.
Okay.
What's up, girl? Hey, thank you.
Kick us off with the candy first.
Okay, girl, this is just getting messy and messier.
Candy, get together, whatever. Again, we're talking about Candy. We're talking about Diddy. We're talking about Kandi, Diddy, Tamar.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking
about
Renee.
With a side of Renee. Yeah, with a side of Renee.
Go ahead, baby.
For Kandi Burruss, for everyone who is not familiar, Kandi Burruss.
No, don't eat it. He can't eat popcorn, Kandi.
I don't think it'll be a problem, but I wouldn't give it to him.
No, move. Waffles, move out the way. Go over there. Waffles, go over there. You're trying to steal it. Waffles, get over there.
This is a Waffles Chronicles. This happens daily with Waffles trying to get
He
food.
ate it that quick.
Yeah, of course.
It had tahini on it and everything. Can dogs eat popcorn, y'all?
I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal. I've seen dogs eat popcorn. It's not chocolate. It's not grapes. Not raisins. You gotta be careful.
That's why I don't like him like sitting up under my chair because I'm liable to do anything. Like John, I saw we never ease up on. I say we never ease up off per day. I don't think it's possible.
Curly Girl said they can eat plain popcorn.
Okay. June Jump said, "Hey waffles." You can't stay up underneath me though, because I'm eating popcorn. I got tahini on it. I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead.
Okay, Kandi Burruss. Kandi Burruss was in a or is in a girls group who had fame, still has fame, but got fame in the 90s. Had 3 albums. Thank you, girl. Escape. No, I'm just giving her who she is.
Okay.
So that's where she started. She was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She married Todd. Her husband, she met on Real Housewives of Atlanta in 2011. Oh, I got a flash goal. Let me put my flash goal up. Y'all help me get it? Okay. She met her husband in 2011 and he was production on the show. Been together for 11 years and getting divorced. Okay. On the show, on Real Housewives of Atlanta, they did a spinoff show with Candy's wedding. Oh, that's her cup. Her princess cup. And before it's well documented that, hey Ash, thanks for coming in, that she had him sign a prenup. And in that prenup, I think alimony is waived. You basically you leave out, if something happens, they get divorced, you leave out of the marriage with what you came in with. Now, separate from that, whatever they built in the marriage together, they would split equally.
Thank you.
So, thank you, Bookslide. Yay, appreciate it. So now that they are going through the divorce, Kandi filed for divorce like the Friday before Thanksgiving. A lot of things have been coming to light. Number one, Todd responded to the divorce saying that he wants custody of the children, and if he couldn't get full custody, he would take primary custody, as they are with him. Even right now, she is in New York because she's getting ready to star on Broadway on a show called And Juliet, where she will be there from December through March. And so he like, look, they with me. So even if I can't get full custody, I'm on primary custody as they're in my possession, whatever. But he's also trying to contest that prenup, saying that he was pressured to sign it under duress in a short amount of time with no lawyers, without his lawyers being present. Now, most of us who watch the show, thank you, Ash, for the Daily Harmony. I appreciate you. Most of us who watched Real Housewives of Atlanta and saw that special, we saw all of the drama that went the day before with them talking about it. We saw him sign it with her lawyer. His lawyer was made aware of what the prenup basically said, and so that's why they weren't there. There was no pressure. Todd knew, and according to Kandi, Todd has always known there was going to be a prenup or no marriage, period, point blank. That's why he signed it. So him trying to contest it now is extremely extremely messy. I got some clip. Do you want me to play the tape, the recording that I did from today, or you think it's too long?
You ain't gotta play the whole thing. You want to hear certain part up?
All right. So yeah. So it's a mess.
Where he said when they was in the room and the lawyers came in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'll play that part. Let me get to that. So yeah, I just think it's messy. I think it's extremely messy of him. And then now other stuff is coming out about him. Allegedly, child, he's supposed to have been out there jamming.
Now here's the thing, though, where they're gonna have a problem at. They bring people in the marriage.
Yeah.
So you can't say, "Oh, you got a problem," when that is something that you have gone on the radio station and said that you. Yeah. So they want a problem with that. Let me get some of my comments real quick.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna get to that part.
Oh, thank you, Jim, for the glasses.
Hey.
Thank you, baby. The only thing I don't like is how Kandi is now on every media source like she's a martyr for divorces, like a martyr for divorces. Okay, yeah. That's she's doing a lot. June said that stuff is so cute. Thank you. How your look is. Thank you, Houston. Tom X says always want to hurt a working mama. Exactly. And Thomas said he refused a lawyer. Dr. Wendy said he shouldn't have signed it then if he had a problem with it. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. He should have never signed it. He knew the deal. Hey, J. Denise.
I'm sorry, baby. What you say?
I was talking to I said, hey, J. Denise. J. Denise, one of our book babies.
Hey, J. Denise.
And Victoria Lambert. Hey, Victoria.
Dr. Richard said here in the state of Georgia, he may get somewhere with the custody because these judges don't play here. Yikes.
Yeah. And it's, I mean, he's kept receipts, but so now it makes me feel like people are saying that he was setting this all up. I mean, he's kept the receipts. Ever since I have been following Todd, since he'd been on the show and met Kandi, they started dating. He has, and then of course they got married and had the babies. He's always had them babies. He do the he call it daddy daycare. He's taking them to school every morning. You know what I mean? I even remember when they were potty training.
The doctor said they make sure these dads have what they want and need. And Dr. said now the prenup, he needs to just let it go. Dr. Wendy, marriage lasted longer than I thought. It always looks shady.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
you for the daily heartbeat, Victoria.
I give you one, lady. Dr. Bridget says, but if she's going to be gone for 6 months, and then they should have an agreement for stability for the kid. I agree with that. I said that's true. The kids is something else now. That he can't have full custody. Oh, thank you, Victoria, for my shades for my Live Fest gift. He can't have full custody. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? But he can be, they can't be going to traveling back and forth between New York and whatever. They're little kids. You know what I mean? They need to be approved. So yeah. So play that beautiful Bing footage.
Okay, I got it. Yeah. So I fast forwarded. I put it on the part where we actually see him signing, getting explained in detail what the prenup has on it. So let's
50-50 split. The judges here in Georgia look for stability the most.
Where's the sound, child? Wait a minute.
Y'all, popcorn and tahini taste so good.
You do?
I'm not snacking too much.
Child. Hey, commercial on. Here you go.
I just left my 5th doctor who told me my hair loss is normal aging. My ferritin's at 65. They said that was fine. But according to
Margie's my notary. Reagan is going to be one of the witnesses. Kate will be the other witness.
I decided to sign a prenup against my lawyer's advice. In the end, all the legal stuff is not going to keep me from being able to carry. You do any of these during the neighborhood?
I have a couple. All right, I'm rolling. Okay. Okay, ready. Okay. This is a video recording of the execution of the prenuptial agreement between Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker. You acknowledge that you had a sufficient amount of time and opportunity to fully consider the prenuptial agreement and to request changes to the prenuptial agreement.
Yes.
You understand that you are giving up your rights to periodic alimony, lump sum alimony in kind, attorney's fees, and expenses of litigation, property settlement, equitable distribution, and community property.
Todd is claiming that if he and his lawyers had more time, they would have negotiated the prenup because he believed that he had a lot more rights to royalties from her music and production. But Kandi is not.
Now stop. No.
Since all that
don't fire me up right there.
Royalties? Did Kandi do any? I'm about to
she
see
did the one little song "Ying Around the House." She did "Tardy for the Party Child."
But were they together then?
Huh?
Were they together then?
I don't think so. I think that was the second season. I don't even think he was in the picture then.
Let me see.
But I'm just saying, like, since she got on the show, she did that. She did the "I Fly Above the Cloud" song.
April 4th, 2014.
Yeah, that's when they got married. That's their wedding.
Let me see Kandi's music after. Because he said
"I Fly" song. I do remember that one. "I Fly High, I Fly Above," or whatever. I remember that.
For that?
Girl, no, none of that would top anything to what she did in the night with Escape.
Oh, thank you.
Or the songs that she wrote for everybody else.
Star, I love that. Thank you. I'm glad I missed it.
If he's talking about, because she knows she writes songs, she writes songs for other artists. Now, if he's talking about stuff he made himself, thank you, Julie.
Let me look and see, because
all right, bet.
Yeah, right now, because
I'm gonna read some comments. Cause I got some comments for you. Curly Girl said, "Add Tabasco sauce to your comb, baby."
Oh, I love that. I think that's probably why I went for the tahini, because I like that whole. I see what you're saying, a little bit of spice. Now, normally I eat jalapeno peppers with my.
I'm gonna say that. That's what I should have had you aside of that. I ain't want you to get no heartburn though, because it's in the evening.
Eat the tahini and you get the cold finish.
Oh yeah, girl.
Ooh. Thank you for the daily heart me.
Daily heart me's. Ooh, Miss Higgins.
Daily heart me.
Oh, I got the party ball thing. Thank you, Miss Higgins.
Baby.
Timex said he knew how life was going to be when he married her. I said the same thing. I think he knew and was prepared. Now I'm thinking I'm with Mama Joyce and them aunts that it was a scheme. So he was setting stuff up the whole time. Like he real sneaky.
No, it wasn't even no heart. It wasn't even no song. So the only two songs that I see that Kandi had after they got married was Wiped Up and Dream Killer. Everything before that, it's been her. Like, is she crazy?
Exactly. You don't get no royalties.
No, you don't get no royalties. When Kandi was Bennigan. This is everybody's time.
Yeah. Sunshine said he signed that prenup on the show. Yep, that's what we just watched. Like, it's nothing. You can't contest that prenup as far as I'm concerned. I'm no judge. I'm no lawyer.
Jim for the Daily Heartbeat.
I'm not a judge, no jury, no lawyer, no none of that. But what you won't get no money for her song royalties. She was writing songs in the 90s. She was singing songs in the 90s, getting paid from them when you was in New York shooting crap. So I'm sure for money. So no, sir.
A lot of songs back in the day, right? All her songs back in the day. So you don't get any of that. That's why I wanted to see from the time they got married in 2014. Did any new songs come out? Now, I don't know if this is updated. I know it ain't been no hits. And that is what I do know.
That's what we're talking about.
They did wrote a song. And it was only two songs I see. Wiped Up and Dream. I don't
so maybe the songs from the play they did together. Okay. Now, I'm sure if she wrote songs for those plays, because they did produce Broadway plays. If she wrote songs for those plays. Yeah, Jay Denise said that. Maybe the songs from the play they did together.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know how that goes. Now, if he talking about that, I don't know how much of involved he was during that. If she wrote songs for those plays.
Jim says, I thought they also had a few ventures together, like the restaurants. And that's what she said. Some of them didn't really pop off.
They didn't.
But she's not talking about like him not having access to the money that from the businesses they got together. She's just saying what I had before,
prenup said,
which would include her royalties. Like, what is he talking about? Please don't say Mama Joyce. That woman right there, Timex.
I know.
I'm telling you.
I don't like her. Let me be clear. I don't like how involved she was in that woman's marriage. That is your daughter. You can say your piece, but ultimately you must allow that grown woman to handle her business how she wants, and especially in her marriage. You don't step in nobody else's marriage and relationship. You just don't do that. I am so sorry. So I don't agree with Mama Joyce, how she overstepped all the time. I don't like it.
And you can't even say that she's right, because Mama Joyce is a hater, in my opinion, for all other people that her daughter's going to be with. So then if you hate everybody, of course, one of them, the chances of you getting it right one time will be high.
That's true.
And this is not a person I believe that you want to say that you're right to, because I feel like
I know. I believe you, and you are 100% correct.
I think they both, Dr. Bridges, I think they both knew what they were getting into. Kandi wanted someone who could take the back seat, and you almost have to when you get that, because you almost feel it. She probably, like you said, I think what you're saying is a safe bet. She probably almost felt like she needed to do that, because she didn't really want to be running around somebody that was already established and may have already had their thing going on. Let me just get somebody who's, like you said, could take you back.
He wasn't a complete, like, come on, let me clean you up. He wasn't a complete bum. Right. He had a job. He was working on the show. You know what I'm saying? It's just he was not on her level. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, she probably ain't want nobody like that.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean?
When I'm hearing the pickings is slim.
Oh, yeah, child.
Is that true, Doctor? Who in Georgia? Somebody in Georgia on my line?
Who live in Georgia, or better yet, Atlanta, or near the outskirts of Atlanta?
Is it pickings slim? Why are you worried about it, lady? Is the pickings slim out there?
Sunshine said, allegedly, when add persons to your marriage, this is what, ooh.
Right.
She definitely owned up to that. She ain't had no problem with it.
That's why I was saying with the cheating. Like, if you're going to say cheating, then that's going to be harder to prove because technically this could have been somebody that we brought in our marriage. He could be totally lying, but I like Kandi because I like that she's out with it, and by doing that, can't nobody throw nothing in your face, but you can't go on the back end and say something about cheating.
Yeah,
infidelity, in my opinion.
Infidelity is like it's a thin line if your bedroom is open. You know what I mean? Jay Denise said the pickings is slim everywhere. Like
Is the pickings slim in Atlanta?
Yep. Curly Girl said I'm in Georgia, definitely slim. Laugh out loud.
I ain't lying. Okay. Well, all right, Kandi. We wish you luck, girl.
Yeah, this is gonna unfold not good. She said Kandi was quoted in saying that this won't be one of them messy divorces and all this kind of stuff that you see these celebrity divorces, but it is absolutely shaping out to be that right now. And I am keeping her in my prayer because when she was on live, when she did a video yesterday to let people know how she was on the verge of crying. And I felt sorry for her in that moment. So I wish her well.
But the bedroom is only open when they together doing it. Yeah, but it's like I like.
But do we discuss that line? Is that line drawn? Because he say I was interviewing to bring somebody in. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't know where the line is being drawn at when it's open. You know?
Okay, so y'all, let's talk about this Diddy. First of all, if you have not watched the documentary, please watch the documentary, the 50 Cent documentary. I just knew it was going to be trolling. I just knew it was going to be a mess and 50 Cent would be doing the most. First of all, 50 Cent didn't even make an appearance in this documentary. Now, I know he was an executive producer and some people are saying, well, he wasn't involved in it. Look, 50 Cent been talking about this documentary for years now. So whether or not he took a back seat and let the production go down, how the production was going to go down, 50 Cent has been talking about this documentary. He had this documentary in the works, and I'm sure Netflix say if it's going to be over here, it's got to be a certain way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was just so good, y'all. They talked about some stuff that we knew, and he did not bash him over top of the head like I thought he would. He's using a lot of his own footage.
His own footage against him.
His own. He says it himself.
He may not have known, but it was. He may not have known they was taking it, honey, or was going to use it.
Earlier stuff like on the Making a Band and stuff, how he was talking to people and the messages that he was sending to Shorty from Danity Kane, talking about having sexual relations, like just
that part creeped me out.
But I want to talk about two things. The first thing is 50 Cent claimed that Diddy sent him flowers. He said, "What kind of gay ish is this? Diddy send me flowers at Club 11. Laugh out loud. Why all the foreplay? Get busy. I'm stupid." I don't know. It say his quote, but what is he talking about? See,
I don't know. See, we're probably trying to talk in code. You know what I mean?
Okay. Let me read it. This is the actual quote. What kind of gay shit is this? Diddy send me flowers at Club 11. Laugh out loud. Why all the foreplay? Get busy. I'm stupid. So, I guess what he's saying is, why all the foreplay?
Yeah, you're going to do it.
But let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think that Diddy sent them flowers? Because at this point,
he liable.
50 Cent, I see 50 Cent like trying to hype up the documentary even more.
Mm-hmm. I can see that too. The problem that we have here is Diddy still believes, he untouchable, even being where he at in camp. And it's already been reported because Netflix reported it.
Thank you, Pittsburgh, baby, for the Daily Heart Me.
Netflix reported it that they received cease and desist letters, and they say absolutely not. Everything that they have shown on that documentary was legally obtained. So they no, go somewhere with your little cease and desist. We're not taking it down. So that did occur. So with that being said, I don't put it past him. You know what I mean?
In the comments, yes or no? Do you believe Diddy sent 50 Cent these flowers? And then I want to talk about something else. I actually already did a video for it. It's scheduled on my post, but I'm talking about a little bit more about it. I'm going to share his opinion on it. Do we think, in the comments, yes or no, did Diddy do Diddy things?
Yeah.
Send them.
Yes. Ms. Higgins said, yeah, his ego is bruised. And Jay Denise said yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me get some of my comments before I get the questions. Hold on. Whoa, Sharice. Whoa.
Me?
I want to hear their names first. Whoa. He's like, yes. They say yes. Hold on. Whoa. Okay. B said but the bedroom is only open when they together. I think. Oh yeah, we went back to the bedroom. I think maybe I missed that one. I was just read it again. My bad. Miss Tanny said, good evening, everyone. Good evening, baby.
Boy, stop begging. You had popcorn. You stop begging.
I had one cone.
But he ate at 4 o'clock. I ain't thinking about him.
So yeah, he must have went outside the house. The documentary was crazy. Definitely shared some things we didn't know. Lil Rodney. Lil Rodney, Lil Leroy was wild.
Yeah.
Should we talk about it, y'all? Rose said, hell yeah, after watching that documentary, I don't put anything past Diddy. Yeah. Okay, now you can give me yours before I give me mine. The question on the board is, if you popped in here and seeing what we in here talking about, we want to know, 50 Cent claimed that Diddy sent him flowers. Do you think that Diddy did it or that it was another publicity stunt? Go, Sharice.
Yes. I think that Diddy I think Diddy did it because he liable. He you know what I'm saying? He think he untouchable. He think he's smarter than everybody, even now. So I think that was a shot to 50. But I believe 50 don't scare. That's exactly what came out. I know 50 a mess, but I think that Diddy did it. He liable, yes.
Tell me about the people in the Reese's room.
Reese's room said, yeah, I had the 2. I had jumped out there, but I had got him out there. Miss Higgins said, yeah.
Name them.
Miss Higgins. You name names. Miss Higgins said, yeah, his ego is bruised. She believes he did it. And Jay Denise said, yes. She believes that Diddy did it. I had another comment I didn't read. I missed it when we were talking about Kandi.
Go ahead, baby.
He said the pickings is not. Sunshine said the pickings not slim in Michigan, child. Apparently, everybody got something out there in Michigan. You can get you something out there. And it ain't no line with no bedroom open.
Pickings ain't slim in Michigan, honey.
Y'all better pack y'all things and going down to the Michigans, honey. They out there for them.
If you in the market, honey, they ready.
Wow. That's all these people got.
Okay, hell yeah. So I did it. Okay. Lady B said yes. June Jim said yes. B said yes. Dr. Wendy said yes. Miss Diva said yes. Rose said hell yeah. Everybody said yes. Mm-hmm. Nobody believes that it's a possibility.
I mean, 50 liable, but
if 50 Cent did it to himself for the clout, because let's say what we want. 50 Cent is a genius with marketing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now the documentary was already going off, but what better way to make it go off even more than to send flowers?
That's true. It's true. I'm not saying it ain't possible. I just know. I feel like Diddy over there pissed because he come out really bad.
Miss Teddy said absolutely yes. So everybody, I'm on my own. I'm on my own. Okay.
And you been there before, and you be right. So pray 50 a mess.
For the Daily Heartbeat, Daily Heartbeats. Yes. Okay. So y'all, I need to know.
Okay, I got 1 point real quick before you move on.
Go ahead, because I want to know. But go ahead.
I got to know. Jay Denise said, I feel if it was a stunt, I think 50 would have said it was a call. A phone call.
Because, that could be traceable.
That's true.
You can trace a call.
That's true.
And then
he's trying to, and he could have made it up with the flowers things because he's really trying to hit home the whole.
Anybody could have said one of his reps sent flowers.
By mistake.
Call is traceable.
That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Good point.
And I don't think Diddy wants to do anything. As irritated as he is, he knows he's on fickle ground right now. So I don't think that he would do anything like this because he knows that it's a possibility to jeopardize what he's doing right now. Because he's almost saying he's threatening him softly.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
He said, what kind of gay issue is this? Did he send me flowers? I hate when people don't put a period. Can we just put periods in something? Maybe it's the writer in me. But just one straight, it's no period in the beginning, no nothing. But it says, what kind of gay issue is this? Did he send me flowers at Club 11? Laugh out loud. Why all the foreplay? Get busy. You know I'm stupid. So this is what I'm saying. That sounds like it is a publicity stunt, considering what he does. He's been known for great publicity stunts. For instance, when the thing was going on with Drake and Kendrick Lamar, he was the one who went on to the blog stations and showed Drake's op list. And that thing was all over the place. Like he weaseled himself into that business. And as a result, the algorithm triggered and said a lot about 50 Cent. I can go on and on and on about the things that 50 Cent does as stunts. Because he knows he's gone on record by saying that. Go ahead, Crew.
No, finish your statement, baby. I just want to let you know I got you.
What I'm saying is that's what he's known for. That's his forte.
Yes. I think you're right. And so Miss Higgins said 50's level of petty has me reconsidering my get back game. It's fact. It goes right to your point. That goes right to your point. Yeah.
That's what you need to root. Ooh.
Bless you. God bless you.
I can't eat more time.
Messing with your spirit.
Because you're breathing in like the little parcels.
I know.
They come in through the mouth and then go out through your nose. Y'all, when it was alleged in the documentary that Diddy slapped his mother,
I believe it.
Even with the baby oil, I'm speaking of a writer. This is just me thinking of a writer and having studied psychology and these people for so long. The baby oil rings deep to me for some reason. Because when we think of baby oil, we think of youth, children, young.
Yes.
And his use of that, I understand what is being alleged too. That it's alleged that some kind of whatnot. Thank you, Dr. Wendy. Say bless you. It's alleged that some kind of whatnot was in the oil, which when rubbed on the skin can penetrate and go into the nervous system.
Yes.
But baby oil,
by itself.
What happened as a child when he was young?
You're right.
I did a video on this. What happened when he was young? Because there was alleged, if we believe some of the things that went on in this documentary, he didn't just start being this child recently. There were people who said that he had done things to them in college and even before that. I love your video about his childhood. Where my mind went. Oh, it's out already? That video I did? Yeah, it's like
because they in the documentary, and I didn't see the first couple episodes. I came in, I think, on third and fourth with you. But in that, we're talking about, hi Nikki, we're talking about Diddy right now in the documentary. Diddy 50 in the documentary that's on Netflix. They talked about his childhood. I heard it when I came in while you had it on, and how the mother, Janice, I think that's her name, was throwing parties back in the day when he was very young, and there was pimps at this party and other kind of
over actualized there.
Correct. As a young boy, he was seeing this as the norm as a child.
And then why the violence?
Who knows what else he saw?
So
parties. If they was kids there, what do they do?
I need to really sit with this. This is why I want more information. So having the parties could be one thing, because we know. I think it was, what was the writer back in the day? God damn it, the writer that was
Donald Goins.
Dr. Goins. I believe he was in a whorehouse or something.
Donald Goins was the one that did that, right? The whore son. I think that's him.
Yeah, I think he grew up in it. So we do know. But actualized, but it's the violence. It's the need to overcome and yank women. What?
Okay, Ms. Higgins said the documentary stated his mother beat him mercilessly.
So that was the other thing I did, and they asked for her. To your point, Dr. Higgins, they asked for her take on it, and then
that was Miss Higgins.
No, huh?
You said Dr. Higgins. That was Miss Higgins.
Oh, Miss Higgins. Sorry, baby. Everybody be a doctor. Beating him waffles.
Waffles. No, sir. We're not doing the croissant roll, the squeaky toy.
Yeah,
No,
he looking crazy.
Yeah.
Something happened that pinned the second over the second
Sexualized.
and then the if it's true, because it's all alleged,
Right.
that what she did to him as a child.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened where now that's his psyche. Like even with the baby oil, something happened, and this is the only thing I don't like. When the thing that came out with R. Kelly, because you don't get y'all. There is nowhere in history. I don't care if you have a loving family, people that's taking care of you, love you. It's a safe environment. You don't grow up to have these tendencies.
Yes.
That's just not something that happens. I don't care what,
Yes.
unless you've had some kind of brain injury,
Correct.
unless you've had some kind of substance abuse or something like that, then that is not normal. That's not a normal thing that occurs. I know people say, no, they just freaked out. No.
You don't just be freaked out. You don't just get freaked out. You know, something going on.
Something went on, and so it makes me. I want the story, but the problem, like even with the R. Kelly story, they protect people so bad. It's almost like they preference is to act like it didn't happen.
Because the other brother on the R. Kelly story said who it was.
Yeah.
Said exactly who it was.
Did y'all hear the R. Kelly lore? What happened to him? Just say if you heard it, just say yes or no. We'll ask about the R. Kelly lore. That's something to think about. B said, I always thought him and his mom looked like a madam. Like that mother, and even with narcissistic men, look at the research, babies. I swear I'm not just talking out of my mouth. Usually when there's a narcissistic man, especially if they end up being violent, crazy, there's a mother who pretty much ignored them, who they were never able to make happy. Mm-hmm. The mother was always like an issue, like they never could get her, and so fighting to try to get her attention caused them to try to be closed off and then see people as tools. This is why he wanted to keep something by him always. He needed a Kim Porter for that safety net. Like when the world did him wrong, he could be whoever he wanted, but he needed Kim Porter to be there. He needed Cassie to be there. When Cassie tried to say, well, look, I'm going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And then get with, what's his name? What's that boy name? I forget his name.
Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi. Then he went in there, he said it was foaming out of the mouth and everything. He looked crazy because, no, I need my safety net. What he really is saying is, I need my mother.
Yeah. Wow.
So, what happened? Thank you, Lady B, for the roses, baby. I appreciate you. What happened?
I can't play with them toys. It's too loud.
Something happened, y'all.
I agree, for sure.
Yeah, Waffles is something to say. Jim Waffles is being he like to make sure he like to make noise. That's his way of talking.
Yeah. He do that when me and her are just conversing, just be in the kitchen talking, and he come with his loud squeaky toy. He want to be part of the conversation.
Jim says, and he seems to be very envious. And when you think about where envy comes at, think about him being envious. You have it all. What more you want? You got it all.
Yeah.
My nigga, what else do you want?
More.
You may not always get the woman you want, but you have women on the ready. You can go fly and do anything you want to do.
Yeah.
What more do you want?
He even had him young, didn't he? Who was that he was messing with? Was it JT or Young Miami? Which one was it, man?
He got the Miami, the Young Miami or whatever.
He had the young joint.
I keep forgetting her real name.
Oh yeah.
But you have it all.
Carisha, please. It's Carisha, right?
You have it all. Like, what more you want? Why are you this envious? Because it's the need to possess. Even down to y'all, he's in this shit because he don't pay people. That's one thing y'all don't fucking play.
Bruh.
We don't play over here cartel for our actors and all of that, honey.
No, we don't.
We don't play. We pay people out. We don't fucking pay people.
Agreements, and we will abide by our agreements.
We're gonna make sure you eat over at the cartel.
Over down the cartel.
You get your food based on our contracts for. I'm talking about our actors now. You go get your check. Actually, we pay early.
Yeah.
Once I look at the footage and just look at all my footage is there, we pay people out early. Based
we
on
got 30 days. We got 30 days according to our agreement. But she don't play that. She like to give folk their money, man. Especially if we got everything we need.
Why? So the reason why I brought that up was the other thing that was an issue that was coming out was that he didn't want to pay people. So it was almost like that was another way to control people. Like,
it's like somebody did something for you per y'all's agreement, and the job is done, and you don't pay them. Thank you, Social Butterfly, for the Daily Heart Me. Welcome. I appreciate it. Like, what kind of crap is that? You got money, boy. Even the girl from Dirty Money, she going through some struggle.
Thank you, Social Butterfly, for the Daily Heart Me, baby.
She asked the Bama for $5K. Like, you pissed that away, bro. I know you got that. I just asked him. She going through the divorce situation with her husband or the custody situation, whatever it was. Asked him for $5K. He like, I don't got all that, but then had the nerve.
Yes.
The unmitigated gall to hit her up and say, I need you to do a statement for me. He up here. Oh, because he's tiny. Oh, yeah. Had the unmitigated gall to ask her for a favor to stand behind him and all this mess blew up. Like, come on.
And I can't quote it, but said something to the effect of, I know you would jump in the grave for me.
Yeah, I know you mess with me tough. Like, at my funeral, you gonna jump in the casket about me. Like, so you know you took advantage of that, but you couldn't give her $5,000 when she, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you gotta pay everybody. Everybody hit my line. I'm not gonna give you no money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't up for everybody, but obviously they have a relationship because of what he said about how she go back to him and how he felt comfortable to ask her to speak up for him. But you couldn't give her $5K when she going through something. Yeah. He was something happened to him when he was a child.
Yes, and black men are the keeper of secrets for real. Like, y'all gotta start talking. And I know why they don't want to talk, because when Tyler Perry said what happened to him, he was kind of drugged afterwards on Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah.
When he said the term, my body betrayed me, because a lot of young men consider what happened. Keep it clean.
Badge of honor.
What happened? No. The other way, baby. So they think about what happens during the act because they responded in that way. You know.
Oh.
You see, when Tyler Perry was saying my body betrayed me, he was confused because he experienced.
Yes, I see what you're saying. He responded in a positive way. His body responded in a positive way to what was happening.
It was very negative and dark. That should not have been happening to him. And so he got drugged. So that's probably one of the reasons why these young black men don't be saying what happened.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of the reasons why my mother.
You ain't play it.
She actually almost got really weird at one point when we was younger. Did anybody?
I think you'll say Cootie Cat.
Did anybody mess with your? I'm like, no. Did anybody touch it? No. She used to get crazy with it, and I used to be so embarrassed. But now I'm glad, considering Desire Harris.
Yeah.
Considering what went on with Kimani Latifah, I can name babies after babies after babies, and I try not to because it keeps me in a dark place, but something happened.
Yeah.
You say, yep, yes. What did I ask? No, damn it. What did I ask y'all?
What happened to Diddy? Did it happen when he was young? Something had to have gone on for him to be, because you just don't become.
Another second round of questions. People like, yep, exactly, yes, no. Y'all gotta don't let me go too far. Somebody from his mom parties could have, could have influenced.
We don't know. She wasn't watching them like that. You know that. Kenneth said what we talking about.
You're right, Ro. You're right. Somebody there, because especially if it was a situation like R. Kelly, because what some women tend to think, and a lot it's more accepted in society as a whole, that if I do this for you, even though you are that you should be happy because this is your first time. You got your medal of honor.
Yeah.
So you're right.
Oh,
you're right.
Uh-oh.
What?
Jaden, he said, I love bad boy music, but I haven't trusted Diddy since I read Mark Curry's book. Now, what Mark Curry say?
What Mark Curry say?
I ain't hear about his book.
Dr. Wendy said, I was wondering why nobody spoke up when this stuff was happening, but tell all afterwards. Well, Diddy has been saying that he was going to do this even before the Cassie. If you play the tapes back, before Cassie came out, as a matter of fact, he went on record in saying that one of the things that disgusted him about Diddy was that he was shopping Cassie's pictures around. And 50 Cent didn't want to see that. Do y'all remember that?
Yikes.
So
I know he never messed with him.
Out of everybody, But he
He
said
been the
he was
one.
talking about this before all this happened. This is
And-
why I was saying, like they were saying that he ain't why he ain't saying it before. He has been saying it before. What you say, baby?
And I was gonna say, and also, there have been a lot of deaths.
A whole lot.
If we start playing the tapes back, there have been a lot of deaths of these people that are close or adjacent to Diddy. So folks got scared. I mean, there was a lot of deaths. You understand what I'm saying? We can name them: Heavy D, Andre Harrell, Kim Porter. I mean, Albie Shaw got touched. You feel me? He just survived, but there was a lot of situations. So people probably were very scared to come out until somebody led that charge, and it was like, look, if they gonna do it, I'm gonna do it too, because you know, if we like do the Avengers and surround this dude, maybe he'll go down. You know what I mean?
To your point, even at the end of the episode, that's why I say this documentary was so good. They all said they were scared, y'all.
Yep.
And nobody feels safe, but they knew the duty to say what happened was stronger than not.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
So, everybody who knew needs to be prosecuted. Yes, I agree. Hey, ladies. Hey, social butterfly.
Hey, social butterfly.
I believe he was groomed by those his mama had sat around him. Yeah, I like that analogy because I'm thinking at first I'm like, is that his mama's house? But back to the point, if you got these people around who are already coming in, then of course anything is on the table. Yeah. Do y'all think he had something to do with Kim? I do.
100%, child.
I do.
100%.
And I read that book. I think they pulled it off the market.
They pulled it off. You got that junk.
But I downloaded it. I did audio for people and stuff so they could hear it, child.
And then it was a lot of pneumonias. That's all I'm gonna say. So
yeah, it was a lot of pneumonias, like
pneumonias, and that's what she allegedly passed away from. I mean, I feel like he had a pneumonia, man. I ain't trying to be funny, I ain't trying to be whatever, but you know, because God rest her soul. But it was a lot of pneumonias.
Because didn't I'll be sure having a pneumonia.
Oh, he had it worse, honey. He had organ failure. He may have gone in there for that, but it was really bad for him. Organ failure, all kind of stuff. That man was in a bad way for like 30, 45 days.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was real bad because he knew the tea. He wanted to speak. He never believed that Diddy did not have had something to do with it. You know, Kim Porter was his one before she got with Diddy.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how they got Q.
So, yeah, that was my thing, y'all. For what I wanted to say about that, because I'm trying to figure out what happened, and you can't tell me. I've been doing this too long. You can't tell me. Oh, they go group.
I got a lot of comments over in Reese's room.
Let's go get them going. We hear from Reese's room. The toy box. I can see the comments in the toy box over here, honey, but I want to see what's going on in Reese's room too.
Well, Kenneth said, after watching the documentary, I felt the need to call my therapist because it's very triggering. Yeah.
Ooh, really?
I'm glad you had someone to be able to reach out to.
Right.
To talk about it, because I can agree. It threw me, and I only saw episode 3 and 4, and I was like, oh my goodness, like
that's all you needed, because the rest of the stuff you pretty much knew at some point.
History. Yeah, I knew that much. Jay Denise said how Diddy was scamming money. Thank you, Books Lab. Woo, Live Fest. How Diddy was scamming money out the artists. The book is Dancing with the Devil. Ooh, oh girl, get it, baby. Get it.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I did not know that book called Bling was about him, and that author passed away. Did y'all know that?
You see what I'm saying about the deaths?
Bling, the book Bling. Let me see. Let me know if y'all know about the book Bling. The Dr. Whittaker
is still out there.
And I still want to hear for Reese's Romper Room. I just want to see. It was the Erica Kennedy's book. And she ended up passing away. How did Erica Kennedy pass away? But go ahead, Sharice.
Okay, so Ms. Higgins said that's what the feds should have been investigating. Maybe they would have got a full conviction. Okay, so which one? Which one? You talking about? Are you speaking of the deaths, Miss Higgins? Let me know.
So you talking about when you say no, you're talking about no. You haven't heard about the bling. Yeah. Go ahead, Sharice.
Wasn't that the cover that you liked that we was
It was
going
a
to do?
pink cover that had diamonds, like it literally.
Yes. Okay.
Bling. It was bling and diamonds. But that book, that author passed away. I'm looking to see where she passed, how she passed. They found on June 18th, 12/12, police department confirmed to news media that Kennedy's body had been found in her home. She was 42 years old, and the cause of death has never been publicly announced.
See what I'm saying? And so Jay Denise said the book was Bling and Mogul, both about Diddy. If that's what Jay Denise.
Another one too called Mogul.
Mogul.
Let me pull it up.
I believe you too, Jay Denise. I've always said that. Get out that bathroom. He's doing the most. I've always said that I thought Diddy had something to do with not just Pop, but also Biggie, because the lore was that Pop was allegedly going to do a Death Row West the night of his when he got pew-pewed. He had on the Death Row West chain, like that was something he was going to take. Not West, I'm sorry, Death Row East. He was going to take it to New York. And Biggie was fixing to be done with Bad Boy as well. He had satisfied his contracts. And so Diddy couldn't have that. He was his number one because of Biggie and Craig Mack at the time. Diddy was able to get his label, Bad Boy. So he wasn't going to let him just leave like that. Like I always said, it was him.
I don't know who wrote the Mogul book. Was it Erica Kennedy?
Oh, Jay Denise. You know who wrote the Mogul book? Ash said, me too. Yep.
Okay. Social Butterfly say, I believe that he got a lot of bodies on him, betray him, and he's going to do something to you. This is why people are very brave for doing this documentary, and I would too.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm already looking over my shoulders. Let me go on record because there's more protection on the record than out. Because if something happened on me, I did this documentary, and now look.
Thank you.
And he don't need that right now.
Just like with Akira. Let the world know. I'm so glad that she brought the case up because they was torturing her and Devin in silence. Nobody knew.
Nobody knew.
So let's let the world know. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? And now we got the thing. We got the everybody got eyes on it. So JD said the author's called Terrence Dean. Fool.
Okay.
Terrence Dean wrote Mogul.
Miss Steve says Waffle said he taking care of business. Child, he ain't doing nothing but a tinker thing.
Is up here. He done bought 4 or 5 different toys for me to play catch with him. He know I'm on this live. He don't care. Go ahead.
Yes. So, y'all, that is. Terrence Dean.
This is the 4th one. This is avocado football. This is the 4th toy.
Thank you, Starlight, for the daily heartbeat, my baby. And that really does help because, like I said, this is Sharice and I 35th day. We can get the likes going, and I know we are small groups, but small groups do mighty things. Mighty things. TikTok keeps us up in our rankings, and lets the folks know that we really over here talking about something. So the comments, the likes, all that.
The follows. If you're not following us, and y'all in here, please make sure you follow us. We go live every day. Not every day. Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, we go live at 7 p.m.
I don't see the Terrence Dean Mogul. Let me find out they snatched it off.
Oh, that one too?
I don't see it.
Mona Lisa, thank you for the daily heart, honey. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, see, I did believe he had a lot of lines on him. Waffle taking care of business. Got that.
Idiot.
I just wanted to bring that up. So I want to talk about this.
Oh, that's right. And I think you got that book. Miss Higgins said Terrence Dean is the one that wrote the Down Low in Hip Hop book. You got that one. I remember. I think it was like
look, let me put this over here.
Hey, put it up. I think that was the book that had the hardcover and the dude had a hat on the cover. And it was like a color. It was like black and white.
They pulled it off the market.
Wow. Down Low in Hip Hop. I think you own that book. It's down there in one of them banker's boxes in the closet. Yep.
Oh, that mercy. Okay, y'all. Because we keep on pushing Tamar back. We cannot push Tamar back. Okay. I wanted to say something about Tamar, and Tamar is just too messy for me. Like I know that Teresa and I, we were doing our content creation with people to help us get our content creation to go, and we're playing music for the Christmas music, and then Tamar's song came on, Santa Baby.
Santa Baby, that's my joint. That's on my playlist too. I love that song. I love her voice. I ain't gonna hold you.
Man,
I'm not gonna hold you.
She's so freaking talented, but she's so messy.
Dare I say,
go ahead.
She's better than Tony.
She does, because she has layers. Y'all, I remember back in the day, before we talk about what it's been out there, I just want to give my take on it. But I remember back in the day, do y'all remember when we first started hearing about Tamar, and then
the Braxton's first season.
The Braxton's first season.
The Braxton Family Values, first season.
And she kept on, and she would never sing. And I'm like, Tamar cannot sing. First of all, she's too messy. There's no reason, no way she can sing. And not only did she sing eventually, I don't remember when, but then we got that Love and was it Love and War?
That whole album fire. But that song.
There are no skips.
Yeah. That whole album fire. Mm-hmm.
What happened with Tamar? Okay. Outside of everything. Lord have mercy. So the recent thing that happened was Funky Dineva. No, let's go take it back before that. Tamar got on a blogger's podcast.
Yes.
And was questioned about what happened, because apparently she said she was in an accident where she woke up and her teeth were messed up and chipped and messed up in her mouth.
And blood was everywhere. And
blood was everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And so she ran around and told a few people that. So a little while after that, a blogger asked her about the details. And so what she said was, I had thrown a birthday party for a friend. Mm-hmm. And she says, you still cool with that person? And she's like, we're not going to really talk about that. And then she's pretty much saying, that's all I remember. Almost to imply that the person who she threw the birthday party for was the person. Now, she did not say his name. Mm-mm. But people that knew that the implication was that it was Funky Dineva. So, I don't even know how many days it was after that. Funky Dineva got on his show, honey, and just started throwing all kind of swords, child, and alleged that the reason that if she wants to find out who did something to her teeth and her mouth where it was supposed to be all this blood, then she needs to see Mandisi, which is Yandy's husband, because those two was wrenching around, right? And to which he kindly got a cease and desist, and then really went in even more after that. Not moved by that. So that's where we're gonna start. Right. What you want to add to that, Sharice? Because
okay, so all right. To add to that, first off, Jay Denise said, "I can't stomach Tamar."
I can't.
He said, "I'm gonna keep quiet." She said, "I'm gonna keep quiet because I can't say what I really want to say about it. I want to know what that is."
Oh, we want to know.
This is a safe environment. Why you saying? What she done? I feel like Tamar's messy. I feel like she's always been. She was the youngest when we first got Braxton Family Values. She keeps up a lot of mess. I think that's just her personality. Extremely talented, love her voice, but I couldn't. She's too much. She's a bit too much, and
it's worse because she monetizes her mess. So
yes.
It's one thing to be messy and you be like, Tamar doing something again, sit down somewhere, versus Tamar is literally trying to mess up stuff because she has a show coming out, she has an album coming out, and so let me start as much trouble as possible. I just want to say that, but go ahead.
For me, watching Braxton Family Values, I loved it. I watched all the seasons. I only watched the Braxtons last season, not the one that's on now, but the one before that, because of Tracy. When Tracy passed away, it was like, oh my God, I didn't know she was sick. Like a lot of us may not have known something was going on. So I watched it then, but it was too much for me then. After the last season on Braxton Family Values, I used to think that Tamar was just funny. You know, she would bring funny and some of the mess would be funny, but it got to be too much and overbearing. I feel like she will do anything to keep up mess. You know what I mean? And that's just somebody that you shouldn't want to have around you because she's dangerous.
Social Butterfly says, I'll call her a fire starter. Just little cars and then walk away to see how big they got. Exactly. And to which that's how you get punched in the mouth, theoretically, because what happens is now Funky Dineva is getting on and he's saying more because he was hit with a cease and desist. And then he's telling what happened more. So he said that they had been hanging out around each other. And it was under the guise that he was supposed to be a business partner or some kind of person working on some video that she was doing. But when they were hanging out, after they finished doing their little shoots, Tamar would sit on his lap. At one point, they went to a restaurant, some kind of restaurant. I won't get the restaurant name wrong. But he's there, and Mendices is there, and Tamar, and he's trying to go between, touching her legs or whatever. And she's like, stop, like really flirtatious. And then to the point where when they end up going home, catching an Uber, they were in the back seat doing the most. And so that when the Uber dropped them off, Dineva said he went to his car, and then Tamar and Mendices' friend went upstairs. And the next day, that's when we hear that something happened to her teeth. Now, he also alleged that I don't even know what really happened to your teeth because I've never seen anybody jump back that quick after that kind of
trauma
that you said was going on.
Correct. Yeah.
The reason why it's annoying because now she has this show coming out. The show is on. And Tamar, in my opinion, realizes that the more drama you do, the more attention will be on you and your product. So it's almost like you just ruined somebody's life, possibly. Now, to be fair, Mendices has been out there before, so it ain't like he's new to drama.
Yeah.
But you're throwing innocent people under the bus to do this. This is what you led to the point where Dineva said, I don't even know why they were doing it in front of me. Yesterday, when me and Sharice was going out to get something to eat at Jimmy's, we know Dineva is he's a barber, so he's going to be saying the drama. That's his inventory. Thank you, April, baby. We know that's what he's going to be doing.
That's what he do. Yeah.
So why would she do that in front of him? And so I was saying that maybe at first I was saying maybe she did that so that if we're out, nobody will believe that we are that he's cheating on his wife with
all
Dineva.
these people around. Yeah, especially Dineva. Yeah.
But Dineva had another idea. He believed that she really did that in front of him so that it would get out and help her show. It would get out. Like she wanted it to get out. And I believe that. Like, I just don't like the messing up. Like somebody said, just messing up and then look at the fire and then blow away. You destroying people's lives and then don't. I just don't. That's one person I don't have to meet.
Facts.
When I'm up, when I get even a little bit, whatever, I don't need to meet Tamar.
Facts.
I don't
have
have
a list of folks I want to meet. She not on that list.
Not on my list.
She not on that list. And I love her voice. I'm gonna listen to Sound of Baby. It's on my playlist. If she did a video, y'all gonna see my little video. That's what I do. I do the old school music for your playlist. So if she did a video for Sound of Baby, it's gonna be on there because I love her voice. But I can't bang with her. Like I can't.
Yeah, because
I trust her.
Well, this is not the first thing. Like even when they went back and the whole Birdman situation, she knew if she brought her ass up there and was patting his face, she knew exactly what
the versus
battle. So they're at the versus battle.
Yeah.
And Birdman up there looking the fuck terrible and sounding stupid as ever because they didn't even do what needed to be done anyway. None of his people showed up for him, so he's already looking terrible.
Well, Juvenile.
Huh?
Juvenile was the only one holding it down.
Juvenile was the only one holding it down.
Yeah.
None of the real people that Birdman helped bring out wanted to have anything to do with him. And then she on there patting the sweat off his head, knowing how that would be perceived, knowing that it would bring more attention. So the next day, people are talking about the versus battle, very minimum, but the biggest story was her patting sweat off her sister's husband's forehead. Y'all, I can't stand this kind of messiness.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And furthermore, she's too old for all of it. To me, I don't think she's 50 yet because I think that would have been blown up if she's actually 50. I think she's 40 something still, but she right there. Yeah, I'm about to say she right there. Felt like she was younger than me, so she right there. You too old for all that, baby. And I feel like it's gonna be bad if she don't cut it out. You know what I mean?
It ain't bad yet.
Huh?
It ain't bad yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Cause she's still skirting around, but it could get worse.
48, Kristen.
It could get worse. Jay Denise agrees with you. She says she picks and then plays the victim. She needs a good old hood. It's on site. Oh.
Now, why does it seem like every time somebody's around her, it's a teeth scandal? Y'all know the Jonathan Wright thing with Krishan?
What's his name?
If y'all remember, I thought it was Jonathan.
James
Wright.
James Wright. Yeah.
You remember the James Wright situation with Krishan? Put it in the comments in Reese's room and Toy's toy box.
Tamar was on tour.
If you remember, Tamar was on tour. Did y'all remember? Did y'all hear about that? Yes.
Tamar was on tour. It was like last year, I think. Tamar was on tour. James was her backup singer, so he did. And they was in LA, so of course they brought Krishan out. She brought Krishan out, and it was some melee backstage. Tony was there. It was some melee backstage, and Krishan allegedly popped him in the mouth and knocked out one.
No, she did it because that was the one thing. This is when I really stopped fucking with Krishan. You know, she was already starting getting, like, when I say I know the Krishan lore, I was all in the Krishan Blueface lore. Like, I knew the stuff that somebody in their late 40s, early 50s shouldn't be knowing. But again, y'all know I like personalities because it helps fuel me. Mm-hmm. This is what I wanted nothing else to do with Krishan, though, because you actually saw footage of her doing the most when they were trying to sing, yanking mics from people,
right,
doing all kind of stuff. But the reason why I brought up James Wright was because people were assuming that he didn't actually get whatever the amount, because Krishan kept on saying, yeah, if that happened, then show it, then prove it or whatever. Kept on saying all of that. Yes? Y'all remember Miss Eva? Yes. Yes, she tried to play Krishan and she snapped. Right. So something happened in that dressing room. Mm-hmm. One of the things we saw was Krishan try to touch Tony Braxton. Tony wasn't having it, which I don't blame her. Some people blame her either. Y'all, that's why I love Tony. That's somebody's babies and they bellies. Don't put your energy on me. Because I don't want your energy on me if you want people. Right. But something happened in that room and he was alleged. Well, now we know that it was fact because I think he won his suit. That Krishan had the rings on. Thank you, Katie, baby.
And we already know she a Baltimore slugger. We already know she a slugger.
Although she sneak hit that. People thought he was lying though. He came back because it was another guy who told, and this guy who told the story actually fell out with Tamar.
Yes, that's her best friend, I think. That
was her best friend. They fell out. And nobody believed that it really happened until James came out and actually showed his mouth. And his mouth was messed up. Yep. But again, another tooth scandal. So did you borrow this scandal, ma'am?
She may have. Because, okay, so here's my thing. Like, we ain't going to necessarily see it. You know, she want to have that out into the internet for infinity. Because, you know, once you put something out there, it's out there forever. So she ain't going to necessarily show how bad she looked. Thank you, Social Butterfly, for the potato, the Santa potato, the holiday tater. But I don't believe it. She's so messy. I can't believe it without the proof. I need receipts for Tamar.
I need it. That's her fault. That's her fault.
Jay Denise said she picks, and I read that one. Evolve said Tamar should have just kept quiet about it on that interview. Funky asked her to keep it a buck. That's why we think she might be using stuff for her advantage to promote the show, promote that video. Because why not keep it quiet? I think somebody even said that. Maybe it was Funky Dynamic because you was playing that for us in the car. It's like nobody cares.
Did I miss the Sweetie Teddy? Sweaty Teddy? Social Butterfly, Mr. Sweaty Teddy. Thank you, baby. If it flashed up, I didn't see the Sweaty Teddy.
What's the Sweaty Teddy?
Miss Eva said Tamar got some work done on her face lately.
I believe that too, because Funky Dynamic said she done got a pair of Tigo Bitties. I ain't paying no mind until I was looking at some of these clips.
I'm gonna show you what it is.
I saw them and I was like, now wait a minute. Some of these clips that she was a little bit like a B cup, and then now it looked like she a whole D. Okay.
This is what we got going on now.
Miss Higgins, you said you loved her voice but hated the live concert. Don't tell me she can't sing live now. Oh no, baby. Y'all see what I got to deal with? If y'all take him back, if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Y'all see what? Oh my God, Jaden, he's got all these laughy faces. Are you kidding me, baby? Forehead and all, bitch. Forehead, pancake makeup, and
If
all.
I'm lying, tell me I'm lying, and I'm gonna believe y'all. If I'm lying, say it. Say no, it ain't that toy.
Child, the
Look,
cut water.
when you have the, first of all, I don't play about my face. There are certain things that you
That's
can do.
exactly how she looks.
And Sharice is my witness. I am micro needling, so once a month
You gotta do
I
me.
got 36 needles, and I do it. It's called a Dr. Pen, and
You gotta do me.
I'm gonna get you, baby. Matter of fact, I probably need to get you on Sunday.
Okay.
And I do this. I numb my face, and I do the Dr. Pen, and I make sure I'm doing this once a month because that keeps the collagen going. So I already got naturally big
Cheekbones.
but yeah,
Yeah.
keep it
And
tight.
if y'all see a picture of her father cheekbones was up here, honey, on the natural.
And then I do microcurrent, and then I make sure I do this. So there are things you can do, and when you're small like that, you as thin as Tamar is, you have to really be careful because then you get exactly what I showed y'all, and it's not attractive. Like it's just not. Like she probably should have went and saw whoever the Kardashians be using because
Ooh, that
they
mother.
always just enough. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's actually
Jenna went to that mother's face. She look younger than Kim right now.
yeah, she do.
But you can always tell because of the hands. The hands never
That's
lie.
why I'm glad too. Water keeps your hands
never lie.
together in your age. You gotta drink your water and moisturize.
Hands never lie, honey. So
Yes,
Jenner's
microneedling
face
is
is
amazing.
snatched, but them hands tell her that she's 70 years old.
Chris said, "Ooh, you a SD? What's an SD, baby?"
What's the SD? No, Miss Higgins. Tamar can't sing live, y'all. She said no, it was horrible.
What?
I would have lost money.
Yeah,
I was
Chris
lost
was
money.
an esthetician. No, I did the research, and I taught myself that.
She the best in the business on her research. She gonna
We
figure
also
it out.
ask
Find out.
ourselves because I used to get like the little hairs from around here when my hormones were not balanced. They get a little bit more balanced now, and we get the wax, and I got all that. I ain't got to do nothing but go get my toes did.
Yeah.
I do it all on my own, honey, because that microneedling stuff you paying.
Oh, girl.
You
Remember when we went and got
$100 a pop.
T even got laser before we started waxing. We was doing our own lasering. We went to get laser, honey. We was paying $200 a visit to get laser, and she went and got the laser gun, and we was in here shooting lasering ourselves. So
Because
just no. What you about to? You see her face? Do y'all see her face? When she get too quiet, she up to something.
because
Up to something. Miss
can't
JD
have this.
JD said that's how she look.
Because we can't have this. This is exactly what it is. Even a hairline. We can't have that. Okay?
Y'all see what I'm saying?
Not at 48, ma'am.
Do y'all see what I'm saying?
Not at 48. not with all that money.
Oh my Lord.
We don't need to
You know
pump
the
that
only
much.
time I really like Tamar, Celebrity Big Brother. She won that season.
Oh, she was good in that. I love Big Brother, y'all, by the way.
She
was
was
on that.
very good. That was when we got Ryan, what was his name? The swimmer, y'all. The Olympic swimmer.
Oh, yeah, that's the one who went down there and embarrassed us and stuff.
Yeah, I forget where he was at.
He ended up being all right. Let me see.
The swimmer. We got Kandi was on that season. Tamar was a bunch of people. Ricky Williams, the running back from Miami from back in the day. That season was phenomenal, and she won that season. And that's the only time I really was like, oh, I like Tamar. So it was 24/7 monitor. You know, you can see all the stuff that they was doing.
Right.
She was in there with Kandi, and her and Kandi didn't bump with each other.
Nope. And she was very hurt
They
by
made
that.
up. Yeah,
Ryan
they
Loke.
made up in the house.
Ryan Loke. Thank you, sir.
Ryan Lochte.
Ryan Lochte, yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan Lochte.
Thank y'all.
Thank
That's
you.
the only time I bang with Tamar because that season was very, very good. Ooh, thank you, Soraya.
Thank you, Jim.
That baby. I'll bang with Tamar doing that. I felt like I saw a different side of her, and she won that season. Matter of fact, when she took that money from that and bought herself because that's when she was going through the divorce with Vince, and she bought a house for her and Logan, the baby. But
Yeah,
she was
and then she made herself.
herself.
She made us feel sorry for her. Like, okay,
Exactly.
Kandi, be nice to her.
Exactly.
No,
They made up and
you a
everything.
mess. We can
They
see why
made up
Kandi
and
was
everything.
involved.
And then she came home some years later, child. That's why Kandi and her beefing right now. And she was talking about old lady gang. It was trash. To be fair, Tamar wasn't the first person to say it. And it didn't do as well as it could. They said that restaurant was bad.
What? Oh yeah.
The old lady gang.
They tried to get Keith Lee hemmed up, and he let them know.
He don't do that.
He don't do restaurants like that. He likes the mom and pop joints, a little
Right.
side. Like he don't like, so that now you know I'm coming,
Yeah.
and you can make everything good. No,
I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna pop up, and I like to be able to help businesses that need the help. Y'all are celebrities. If y'all can't make it get done, then I can't help you.
all right, guys. I have to ask. This is the final thing we want to talk about tonight because it's been coming out. Apparently, the calls have gone crazy based off of Reddit. The calls down to the courthouse have gone crazy for the contesting of the marriage of Tim and Brene.
Good.
Now, if you don't know, if for a reason it didn't pop up yesterday, I want to say exactly what happened. So, we learned yesterday that the marriage is technically invalid. I don't know what they call themselves doing, but it's invalid. So, in other words, Brene and Tim have gone on record saying that they got married on 9/11. And actually, I will stand by it.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you didn't know that?
Yeah.
Bro, you missed yesterday? That's why
Ro went in yesterday? Ooh.
Bro, we gotta tell Ro what went down, y'all.
Okay.
So when it came out that Tim and Brene were married, it did not come out through Brene or Tim.
No.
Which now that I'm thinking about it, it makes sense.
Yeah.
The Reddit got on it, looked into the system, and saw something that said that they were married on 9/11. Shortly, yeah, oh yes, Ro said, nope, I missed y'all yesterday. We're gonna tell you what happened too, baby. I'm glad we brought it up. So it came out after it came out that they were married. This is when Brene went and changed her name on her Facebook, I believe, first.
Yeah.
I mean, she may have even changed it now on her TikTok. I'm not really sure, but she definitely changed it on her Facebook, calling herself Brene Montague.
Right.
Montague. And I'm going to stand by what I say. I think that's a French name and the GU is silent. I'm going to find somebody else's name with a GUE. Because I feel like it's Montague. Montague.
I believe you. It's just that,
It's not whatever, but I can't tell you
it's
about
just that we over here and they gonna say Montague.
You know, I've been saying it wrong for so long, but I could be wrong. But anyway, then she began changing her names, and then it started coming out, I'm his wife and all that kind of stuff. So now we have the court hearing for the alienation of affection hearing. And the story is blowing up. The story is blowing up because we have women like Black Artists, Barbie, Big Show, all of these ladies going in there and they're getting details, and TikTok is going on fire. This brings in the news. So now the news is coming in and they want more information on the story. They're sure they're getting it from what they could find, but they have access to tools that none of us really have access to. They can go and do basic searches, but they can do deeper searches.
Press, right.
With the press, like my baby said. But nobody from the press could find any record of them being married. Y'all, this is what the press does, right? Nobody could find it. So we thought that was peculiar. And to add to that, nobody in the court system was willing to call her Montague.
They kept saying Canard.
Her as Canard. So now Brene owes $1.75 million and counting. The internet is keeping up with the updates and all of that kind of stuff. She's still calling herself wife, my husband, and hubby, and baby does this and that. Everything that annoyed the hell out of people. Yesterday, y'all, Reddit went and got deeper. Reddit always knows stuff first.
Yesterday we talked about it, but it was the night before that Reddit done uncovered.
So the night before yesterday.
There you go.
The night before yesterday, like my baby said, Reddit was on the joint. Now I would have seen this, y'all, and I would have had it first. But I'm writing Reb on my vampire book, so I'm like, I can't, I'm not on the joint because I'm always on Reddit. So now it comes out yesterday.
Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate you.
the actual divorce / annulment thing that's the same, use the same form for divorce. I believe they posted that in Feather's comment, Feather Press. I love it. It's just dope. And so she explained what happened. So what this divorce annulment that Tim signed said was that on 8/28, he went in and said that he was divorced on this form. Okay? And then on 9/11, they got married. Now what
got married to the Brene.
They went in to get married, Tim and Brene.
Right.
What our robot friend said yesterday is that the way marriages work in North Carolina, it was on the honor system. We're trusting that you are
free to marry,
married or free to marry because, you know, the system is a slow process. You know, the government, what they say, the law is slow or something for that.
What they said was the divorce and annulment system isn't connected to the marriage system, so they couldn't cross those references when you fill out your application. So they're trusting that what you're saying on this form is true, that you are free to marry, which means you're not married currently. And he signed that form when him and Brene stepped up to the judge to get married on September 11th.
Thank you, baby. And Rose said that makes sense because I remember they said it came up in court, yes? Junior said the divorce decree essentially. Krista said, lock them up. Dr. Wendy said, this is correct. I'm in North Carolina. So they go down. No, before we do their marriage. Before that, Tim and Akira were arrested for contempt. And we saw mugshots.
That was on the 10th of September, right? The day before.
I believe it's on the 10th of September. So Akira is smiling in hers.
Yeah.
Timothy is pissed in his, right? Now, apparently, after that, they got married on 9/11, probably out of spite. Okay? So now, this form is circulating on the internet, showing that the judge, although Timothy went in on August 29th, let me pull it up.
August 29th, you're right.
August 29th to do the divorce annulment, to be able to marry. The judge did not sign off on it until 9/29.
Correct. A month later.
Well
after his marriage date to Brene's.
This would explain why when people were going into when the press went into the court, that they can't find any record because these motherfuckers is not married.
Not legally. Although he kept yelling, legally. Not legally, you're not.
They're not married at all. They're not married at all. So
No,
that's what they're saying. Like, they're not married at all, Ro, they not married.
That's why you couldn't find no certificate. You couldn't find no record because it was not, it is null and void because he was not divorced completely until the judge signed that form on September 29th.
Robot friend said it's a word for it. Robot friend called it
void and null something.
It's ab initio or something. Robot friend said it was void initio or something like that.
Basically, it don't exist.
It don't exist. So that's why nobody can have. So she went down, changed her social security number. She probably used the form, the actual application that was invalid. Because I do believe, you know, it's a different process when you get your name changed. You got to do maybe 2, 3 more things. But if you're married, I believe you go through another gate or way. You know what I mean? Like if I'm getting my name legally changed,
just to anything else.
You got to fill out. Right. I want to be any other name. We got to probably do a background check on you. Matter of fact, let's ask.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, let's just ask. Go now. Now we're gonna talk about. I guess you could do it. You could do it in reference for the state of North Carolina.
Yep.
I was gonna say Maryland, but yeah. Let me shut up.
Yeah, go on mute real quick, baby.
Okay. Y'all know I be talking.
No. I just want to make sure it can hear me. Question: if I wanted to change my name in the state of North Carolina, Durham County to be exact, without getting married for any reason, what would be the process? And is it much different than getting my name changed for marriage purposes? Okay, baby.
I'm back.
So I'm looking at this form. First of all, he tried to be smug in the face because when he's signing Akira's name to put in for the field for defendant,
Oh yeah.
he put Akira Veneta, Veneta, and then Sidnor, which is her maiden name, and they're gonna scratch that out, and then put T.M, and then put Montague. So he was being an ass already.
First of all, you're not divorcing Sidnor. You married her. You are divorcing her, and she was a Montague, or she is a Montague. So stop trying to be funny, bastard.
Okay, y'all. Let's see what friend. Like you said, bastard. Let's see what friends say. Because this is robot friend. This is not my friend.
The robot friend gave us the term last time, so it's all good.
That's what we call him. Robot.
Robot friend.
Robot friend. This is not like my normal friend. This is the robot. But robot.
He had the deets last time.
So let me see what he say, y'all.
It's funny, Ash. He is a bastard.
But yeah, so basically they're running around, and these are two single peoples.
Yeah. No. Somebody, okay, you can call me Jay. Just said you from Baltimore.
Go ahead.
You can call me Jay you from Baltimore. You sound like us. Now I'm from DC. Now I am in Baltimore, and I've been in Baltimore now 21 years. Yes. But I am from DC, and I still sound like I'm from DC. I thought I don't sound like Baltimore for real.
What you? No, I can't hear it because I've been just as long with you, so I can't hear it. But
I've been out here.
That makes sense because I remember they said it came up in court, right? Lock him up. This is correct in North Carolina. He crossed out the name. Such a messy boy.
Julie is a messy queen, child.
And that's her legal name, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Steph, for the Daily Harmony, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let's see what our robot friends say about the process.
Let's hear it.
Yes, changing your name without a marriage license is significantly harder, more expensive, and takes much longer. When you get married, the marriage certificate acts as a golden ticket that automatically authorizes you to change your name at the Social Security office and DMV. Without that ticket, you have to prove to a court that you aren't changing your name to...
I saw a creator saying they got married in New York and don't have an interview. Has anyone seen that enter? What? But then how could they can't do that? You can't get married anywhere you want.
Another state. Nah.
Ask our friend in a minute.
To hide from debts or criminal charges.
Here's
the breakdown of the process for Durham County specifically. The Special Proceedings Process Non-Marriage Name Change in Durham County. This is handled by the Clerk of Superior Court in the Special Proceedings Division.
Can you hear?
It is not just paperwork. It is technically a lawsuit you file against the public record. Step 1. The background checks, the longest part, before you can even file a request.
That's what I told you.
Prove you have a clean record.
That's what I told you. Like, this is
make sure you ain't skirting the law.
Fake ass marriage application / whatever.
Make sure you ain't
to get her name. Otherwise, she would not have done that. So she thinks she's smarter than everybody, and she's not. So what she did was use that marriage certificate, that marriage application / whatever.
Yeah.
And they let that be enough.
Yeah.
Fingerprints. You must go to the Durham County Sheriff's Office or similar
change.
agency to get fingerprinted. SBI and FBI checks. You must send those fingerprints to both the NC State Bureau of Investigation, SBI, and the FBI. Wait time. This can take anywhere from 6 to 12 weeks to get the results back.
I know
You can't file until you have these certified results in hand. Step 2. The Notice of Intent. Once your background checks come back clean, you have to go to the Durham County Courthouse, 510 S Dillard Street, and file a Notice of Intent to change name.
Yep.
Public posting. This notice must be pinned to the courthouse bulletin board for 10 full days. This is legally required to give the public a chance to object, though they rarely do.
Yeah.
Step 3. The petition and affidavits. After the 10 days are up, you file the actual petition for name change. Character witnesses. You need 2 people who live in Durham County who are not related to you to sign affidavits of good character in front of a notary.
She didn't do all that.
You're essentially swearing that you are a good person.
No, she didn't do any of this. She
Yeah, she used that phone.
Popping in, what we're listening to is because Brene used the fact that she was able to change her name as quickly as she was because she was legally married. And that's not the case. What she did in my opinion, was use that application because they know the wheels of justice. That's what it is. The wheels of justice move slow. So stuff is slow in the North Carolina. So by the time y'all catch me, who cares type of thing. But you got a whole bunch of motherfuckers that don't fuck with you. So it's going to be quick. So she used that and was able to get her name quicker because had she not used that, it would have taken forever. She would have did a background check, all this kind of stuff. And guess what? They probably would have denied her. Y'all know why? She has lawsuits. She has cyber stalking lawsuits that's on the books. She has the
definitely denied her
on the books.
She had to use
She has
that.
all the stuff on the books that they would have probably denied her because you got too much going on.
Changing your name for fraudulent reasons. Sworn statement. You must swear under oath that you have no outstanding tax or child support obligations.
Ooh.
Step 4. The order and fee. The clerk will review all your documents, background checks, affidavits, proof of residency, birth certificate, etc. Cost. The filing fee is approximately $120, plus the cost of the background checks and fingerprinting, which adds another $50 minus $60.
Yep.
If approved, the clerk signs an order of name change. This is your new golden ticket that replaces the marriage certificate. Comparison. Marriage versus court order. Here's why the marriage route is so much easier.
Listen, y'all.
Feature. Marriage name change. Court order name change. Primary document. Marriage certificate. Court order signed by clerk. Cost. Included in license fee, $60, $175 plus. Filing fees
$175 for
plus
regular.
background checks. Wait time. Immediate after wedding. 2 to 4 months. Mostly waiting on FBI.
So basically, they're saying that once you get that license, you can immediately change your name after the wedding. For a regular name change, 2 to 4 months. I don't even need to say that now. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. She would have needed, based off of regular name change without having a fake joint, 4 months.
Yep. Nah.
Renee,
She used the application. As shit, I agree. She used the application. It was probably stamped by the courts.
so I came in late. So are they legally married or can their marriage be challenged? They are not legally married. I don't care what they're saying. They know they're not legally married.
Not for 9/11. I don't care. They may go down there, run down there, and do it again. But we think Timmy ain't gonna do it this time. If he know that, he might be like, let's do it. Let's do a big marriage.
But I don't see if ever there's an opportunity for him to get out of it. Now
He's gonna delay this one.
I don't see
time.
the benefit of doing it. That's just me.
Yeah. So he can walk away smooth when it's time.
That's just me. So now wait a minute. Somebody said they got married in New York. Where did you hear that from?
Yeah. Let's get back to that.
Let me ask now.
Can you get married in another state? Yeah.
If you live in North Carolina, Durham County to be exact, can you get married in New York legally? Of course, it don't matter if it's legal.
It's gotta be a wait. Gotta be a wait time.
Well, let me see what they say. Because I haven't heard that.
But then there's Vegas. Folks run down Vegas and get married all the time.
That's true. That's what I'm going to hear. I don't really know the goings-ons to your point in Vegas, but you're right. But I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Already he's saying yes. You can legally go to New York and get married. And they about to tell us how it works. So we got to listen, y'all.
Okay.
And tell me where you get that from. Who told me this? Because I hadn't heard this. And I haven't seen it on Reddit even.
This also makes sense
Definitely
because
makes sense.
you think about it. The same sex people the same ex people, they would go to the states that would allow it and they would have it done. You see what I'm saying?
You absolutely can. If you live in Durham County or anywhere in North Carolina, you can legally go to New York to get married. Here's how it works and what you need to watch out for, especially given the situation with Tim's divorce date. 1. Is it legal in North Carolina? Yes. North Carolina recognizes marriages performed in other states as long as they were legal in that state at the time.
Thank you, what's up, girl?
You do not need to register your marriage in Durham County when you get back. You just keep your New York certificate as your proof. 2. The New York process. It's strict. New York is famous for City Hall, weddings, but they have very specific rules that might be tricky given the timeline you mentioned earlier. No resident.
In most states, you do not have to be a long-time resident to marry in a different state, and that's what they're saying. Committed.
Needed. You do not have to live in New York. The 24-hour wait. You must get your marriage license at least 24 hours before the actual ceremony. You cannot fly in, get the license, and get married the same afternoon.
They stayed for a couple days.
In-person appearance. Both people must appear in person at a clerk's office, like the city clerk in NYC, to sign the application. 3. The divorce date trap. This is the most critical part for your situation. When you apply for a marriage license in New York, they will ask for your marital history. Proof of divorce. If you state you have been married before, New York clerks often require you to produce the actual raised seal divorce decree from the court. The date. They will look at the date of decree.
Which they would have because they would now know.
By then they had it. 29th of September.
They signed off on the 9/29. They would have definitely had it. When did they do that? A couple weeks ago?
I feel like that was a couple weeks ago, like before Thanksgiving or something.
On that paper.
Like
If Tim
the
tries
live
to get
babies.
married in New York now,
Please like the live, tapping is clapping. Tapping is clapping.
Share it. Follow us, please, if you're not already following us.
he must show that his divorce was final on September 29th, 2025.
If
If he tries to say he was divorced earlier, to match the old story, the paper won't match, and they will deny the license. If he shows the real decree, September 29th, 2025, he is fine to marry now because that date has passed. The recommendation. If they want to fix the void marriage from September 11th, going to New York is actually a very clean way to do it. They travel to NYC. They apply for a license using the real divorce date, September 29th, 25.
Yikes.
They wait 24 hours. They get married. They return to Durham legally married. The only catch is that their legal anniversary will be the new date in New York, not the original 9/11
They're
date.
gonna be dragged for it. Y'all, please, baby, you said you was gonna let me know. Please let me know. That would make so much sense. We were hearing interviews, but what is
A damn interview.
marriage?
Ain't no
So
damn
you're
interview.
gonna have to come. Isn't it marriage license public records? I think so.
Should be, yeah.
It should be. I'm gonna look on Reddit because normally Reddit be having it by now, but I'm gonna look on Reddit and see. That would make sense.
Thank you, Savvy. I appreciate you for the daily heart, baby.
Oh my God, that would make sense, y'all.
RLL said, yes, they are. Yes, they are what, baby? Yes, they are married in New York.
Where did you hear this from?
Thank you, Tara. Appreciate the daily heart. Thank you for becoming a fan. Appreciate you joining the fan club.
What?
Thank you, Tara. Appreciate the populace.
I don't think they are that smart or clever.
RLL
That's what I'm
said,
saying.
I
Yeah,
didn't
but if
Okay.
they know people are on their asses, and think about it, y'all. It makes sense, Jim. Let me tell you why it makes sense. They by that time they already knew that the news had went and looked for their marriage license and they didn't find it. Thank you, Dr. Wendy.
Yep.
So they've already had the trial, and so they knew that the news had said everywhere we couldn't find a record of them being married. And what did they do after that? A week or two later, they went to New York.
To New York.
I thought I was gonna eat more of that cold.
Hey, why is you still eating them people's food? Hey, man.
Makes sense to a smart person. These two are representing themselves in serious cases.
They slick.
So now they got to come out and say,
Okay. RL said
we
she's
married
gonna
on
look it up.
9/11, but we got married on this. So they have to admit that they pretty much did it.
Yeah. All that they did, they still gotta admit it that it was a mess and it wasn't done. So they could be legally married now.
You put something else on my cone? I'm sorry.
I did the popcorn butter. I did the garlic salt. I mean the garlic powder, the regular butter, and you did your own tahini.
Mm-hmm.
Tahini the only thing that's new. I always put the garlic and the regular salt. Excuse me, grapes. Yeah.
No.
RLL said, I'm in NYC. I'm getting ready to look it up now.
Oh, look it up! Woo! Look it up! Look it up! Waffles is right between my legs dancing. Look it up! Look it up! Woo!
He a mess. He always want to jump in. Stop eating the corn, baby. Stop eating that popcorn.
Huh?
Stop eating that popcorn.
Girl, it's so good. Here's how I feel like it's something else because I eat tahini food. You know I throw tahini on everything. Why am I coughing all of a sudden?
It's very
Y'all, this is, you know, once I had my little teeny, baby made me a teeny in here. I need to make sure I'm eating something because I had my teeny
Yeah,
without eating. Then I get a headache.
yeah. Definitely gotta eat.
Thank you, Tara, for the daily heart me, baby. Thank you, baby. So people have been calling the courts. Yes, Jim. They called all day yesterday.
Ooh.
Thank you, Tara, for the hearts, baby. I appreciate you.
Wow.
They called all day yesterday and proceeded to call all day today.
Good.
Oh, she said, I love you so much. Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate you.
Oh,
Going to be sliding down the walls. Oh, Lord. They've been calling. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to call.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Uh-oh, here he come.
That's what I'm saying, y'all. You when you be a villain, you have to take villain consequences. Why were they calling the courts? They were calling the courts because they are reading it loosely, but not maybe not that loosely. Because think about how many times something like this would even have happened. So it is believed that if the marriage is contested, then it can be definitely invalid. I don't believe it was on the books at all. This is why the press wasn't able to find it. So they're calling to contest. Now, it's not clear if the marriage, the people that got married can contest, or if everybody can contest.
Right.
And so Reddit is being everybody.
And so here's the thing, because they like to be funny. So she was representing herself. I think she has, what do you call them people, baby? I had a little cup water. The lawyers that you get, God bless you. The free lawyers. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The lawyers that get assigned to you when you don't have no money. Oh my God. Slav is out of control. The lawyers that you get when you don't have no money, I think she has that now for the cyber stalking case to represent her. But I be feeling like she's trying to be slick. So if they say they went up there for an interview and they really went and got married in New York, so when folks throw it up and be like, "You're not even legally married," she'd be like, "Ha! We are," you know what I mean?
Got an answer to what we saw on 9/11. Public defender.
No, public defender. Thank you so much. It's the cup water. Don't blame me. It's the cup water.
Oh, you drinking a cup water? I didn't know you were drinking a cup water.
Girl, I had the White Russian cup water. The very last one. I got to go re-up tomorrow because I ain't got no more.
Yeah, because first of all, we got to bring a bottle to my cousin's house.
Yeah, facts.
And then we got to what?
We got to stock up for the holidays because we out.
We don't have nothing for the holidays. We don't only drink.
We don't drink like that. Like we'll keep stuff in here. We got what is that? The bourbon down there on the shelf. We got all kind of brands.
Years.
That stuff been there for years. But we will keep some vodka in the freezer, and I like a tequila.
Jim, she didn't respond. You want me to play the video again?
No. Nobody
wants
to see Bonnet video again. Nobody wants to see
Jim, you want me to play? Jim, you want to play the video again from yesterday?
Please, Jim. Please tell her no.
Jim. She gonna say no, please.
Show us Tamar again.
You want to play the video? Please. Dr. Ray said, please don't play the video. Ro gonna hold it. Y'all better tell her no. Y'all better tell her tell Ro go on somewhere. Miss Dineva is laughing at you, Sheree. Y'all better tell her. B said no.
Nobody
my fingers getting heavy.
Baby, I'ma hang up.
You better not hang up. Dr. Brady gonna put no with all
I can't stomach it. I promise you.
Bro, just get in my DMs, baby. I sent you the link.
Yeah, please, bro. So spare us all. And you'll understand as soon as you see it. It was incoherent, it was ignorant, it was dumb, it was a waste of time, and it's gonna get you.
Me are grinding. I'm sorry, baby.
No, you good. Please follow us if y'all not following us.
And thank you for liking the live. I was gonna play it for you, Ro, because what she was doing was
Please
explaining. Thank you for the daily harmony, baby. See, what Renee was doing was she was giving us the what can I say, oral dissertation on what it means to be married and how you can live in sin if God blesses your sin, not the other sin.
All right, bye-bye.
So she was explaining that to all of us. That
We were not here for it.
Thank you, Harvey.
Thank you, Clay. Appreciate that. Thank you for the daily army.
Yes, they sinned, but that sin wasn't as bad because they made their sin right,
Baby.
from being married.
Bro, trust me. You don't want to do it to yourself.
You said this was Rogan Holland, and that sounds crazy. I know.
Thank
And
you, Angela.
I would like to play it for you, but the toy box are
Angela said you're cute.
forbidding me from bringing you up to date. It had a bonnet. It had a bonnet on and everything.
It had a bonnet. It was yelling. It was
Black and white.
incoherent. It was dumb. It made no sense. It was too long.
And it was
And I
definitely
don't
long.
ever want to see it again.
Oh, I have it downloaded, so
I know.
Now that I know you don't ever want to see it again.
I'm mad I saw it twice. I don't ever want to see it again.
now that I know you don't want to see it again,
I know.
Rose said, I'll take your word for it.
You going to show me. I know. Hi, Tinko.
Ooh, child. What y'all got going on this weekend?
Girl, I got to go to the
What we doing this weekend?
Nothing. I got to go to the garage and get them to take some of that stuff up out of there.
Okay.
And then go to the store. That's it for me. I'm chilling.
I'm gonna get out here, honey. I gotta do something, honey. 'Cause it'll be my first days off. Y'all, day 35 for us going live. If we can do it, anybody can do it.
Yes.
I will say it definitely is easier when you have a co-star, but let me tell y'all, a co-host rather. I can talk by myself and have done it
Has done it.
for 2-3 hours straight. The key to it is knowing what you're going to talk about and then talk no matter what. So I'm very proud of us for doing it this long.
Me too.
Actually, I've really been enjoying myself. You?
Me too. I have a good time. I have a great time.
Appreciate you, ladies.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate y'all. And I love being here. Please follow us, y'all, if y'all not following us. T trying to get, we want to get T. Nah, I'm up big. I want T to get to her 10,000, and she's right there.
Almost there.
Right there. Thank you, Bob, for following.
So 10,000.
Oh, RLL said, okay, they are not married in New York. RLL, look it up.
Get married. Okay. All right. Thank you, ladies, for updating us.
Thank you so much for taking the time to update us. We appreciate that.
June said, yes, it's been a good time, and it's not over. We're off on Saturday and Sunday.
That's it.
But we're here Monday through Friday, like I promised.
And we do reserve the right to come on here, honey. Now, if something happens and stuff, we might jump on these live streets on Saturday and Sunday, even though we off. If something go down and we feel like we want to connect with y'all, we might jump on here.
We reserve the right. We reserve the right. Yes, it's a good time, Jim says. Mm-hmm. And Rose said, this was a good live. Thank you, baby. This is how we be all the time. We've been like this for all 35 days. Yeah. So come on in. And 7 o'clock is
out. We have a cut water all 35 days, but we still out here.
We don't need no cut water. We enjoyed ourselves today. Why did we start doing this drink today? I'm drinking a martini.
She's drinking a martini, and I had a cut water because I probably would have just had my tequila and maybe some grapefruit juice, but I don't have no more tequila. I done ran out. So I grabbed what was in there, and I didn't want no beer. We keep a cold beer, but I didn't want no beer, so I grabbed the cut water. I had one White Russian left, so I grabbed that. RLL said, I love you guys' content. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ash. Appreciate you.
Social Butterfly say, I'm going to watch my little cousin play basketball at his high school. Hopefully they win. Winning.
W, little cuz.
The person says, ooh, the plot thickens. It's probably about not being married in New York.
Right. But they not married in North Carolina unless they went after that 9/11 day, and knowing that after 9/29 they weren't married. They were not officially married unless they went back and rectified it. They are not legally married.
Oh. Every time people try to pull away from this story, they pull us back.
Pull us right back in. Huh, Tico?
We really try to pull away, and they pull us back in every time.
We had the Kandi story, the Tamar story, the Diddy story, honey. But then here they come. They always got something for us.
Something I say, yes, I'm walking in with good vibes. Go Senators! Go Senators!
Let's go,
Can we
Senators.
get senators in the chat? It's a
Let's
few
go
of
for
you.
the
Can we put
Senators,
in
baby.
the chat for good vibes for the babies so they can win the basketball game? Senators.
Let's go, Senators.
Angela Hill gonna say they slow as hell. Yeah, they are.
They are.
They are. Well, we already knew that, but listening to the video or the dissertation that Renee gave us, that was really, I think it was like 3 minutes. She has no idea.
Miss
Let's
Higgins
go.
messy.
Jim says, where the senators is at? Let's go. Let's put out good luck for the baby.
Right. Miss Higgins messy. Miss Higgins gonna holler, Tim told Brene they are legally married and not to worry about what these TT streets is saying. Exactly.
I'm not going back in again.
No, I ain't going back. Because when I'm ready to leave, I don't want nothing to worry about. So we are married, girl. You know I love you. And that's that.
The only time it can come back on him. Number one, if they are pulled up on charges for this, but two,
because it's a felony. Bigamy is a felony. They call it he's a bigamist, and said it's a felony.
Let's say she get a big deal and she come from up under this 1.75 million judgment, and she get this money.
You would need like 2 or 3 million.
Unfortunately, something happens to her, and I'm just being hypothetical.
He ain't inside of
the come back later and say that's my wife.
No, it's
you
not.
need to make a decision, sir, on what it is you want.
Facts.
June just said, no, seriously, there is nothing going on in Brene's head that there's nothing behind the eyes. No, the eyes is what scare me.
Yeah.
I'm a big eyeball person.
Yeah.
I've been told I have big eyeballs. Do I have big eyeballs?
Ooh, they are massive, but they're beautiful.
I never see it, but I'm an eyes person, and it's something about her eyes that just, I can't explain. I talked to Sharice about that.
When you explained it, it was yesterday. When you explained it, I was like, oh, because for me, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I didn't trust him more than I trusted Benet. I don't trust neither one of them. Let's put that out there. Right. But I was like, I feel like he an opportunist that would just go and do whenever. And she said, I think it's Benet more. I really do because of what's there, what she sees. It's dark. Yeah.
I honestly believe in my heart that Tim had to get away from Akira. And I honestly believe it had to be really bad for her to do it. I feel like she's a good woman, and good women tend to take more, especially if children are involved.
Right.
So it's almost like I'm glad he did what he needed to get out of her life.
Get away from her.
Wielding things in the background. I know she was the one who said, let's get married right now. We should get married since they pulled you in on contempt. Let's get back at her. Like, I feel like it's her, and because she was the money person, I feel like she controlled more. Something about her, in my opinion, is, yeah.
That's what RLL said. Her soul is dark. That's what you seeing behind her eyes.
Right. Very dark, very scary. What we talking about now, girl? I'm back. Girl, we about to go.
Who said they back?
Tell her you love me. We about to go, but we will be back on Monday.
Yeah, we be back. We be back on Monday.
And I cannot wait to talk to you guys on Monday. So please tap us out, babies, and say good night to us. You know we read your good nights. We will be back at 7:00. Like my baby said, we don't know. If y'all see us pop it back on the streets, we may come back before then, but we definitely coming back on Monday at 7:00.
Monday at 7. Have a great weekend. Thank you, RLL. Have a good weekend yourself. Miss Higgins. Good night, Talia.
I say it's 59:59 because Tim was telling Renee to copy.
Audrey, good night.
Yeah, they both was doing it. Good night, Dr. Witt.
Thank y'all for riding with us this evening.
Good night, Evelina. Good night, Angela. Good night, bro. You have a good weekend too, baby. Good night, Kristen. Good night, Starlight. Good night, B. Good night,
Tap us out, man. Tap us out. Thank y'all.
Good night, Art London.
Jim, baby. I love when you say that.
Good night, baby. Tap us out. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. We will be back 7:00.
Monday. We might slide in tomorrow, Sunday.
Eastern time on Monday.
Yeah.
Good night, babies. 50K likes. Ooh,
you got it. Shoot, I got 25. That ain't no float.
Hell yeah.
Y'all, man.
The little chat there could.
There we
you
go.
Can't tell us nothing. Are you saying something? You can't tell me nothing.
You can't. Curly girl, good night, honey.
Good night,
Thank you
baby.
for joining us.
We
Make
see
sure
y'all
y'all
Monday.
following.
Love you,
Audrey,
baby.
good night.
Good night.
Appreciate y'all. Have a best weekend.